hold on to me.
Hi beauties, so today I bring you this makeup tutorial and we're going to start off by applying some body blur by VITA LIBERATA Luxury Tan. It basically gives to your skin a real beautiful glow and just making it look a little bit bronzy. And then moving on to eyeshadow, we are gonna be using the ILUVSARAHI and COLOURPOP pressed powder palettes. And first we're gonna apply some Distress eyeshadow. That's the name of the matte eyeshadow that I'm gonna be using to set my concealer or my primer, whatever that you are using. And then after that we're gonna use the shade Freckles so we can use it as our transition color. Now that we are done applying that transition color, we're gonna move on to the ILUVSARAHI by COLOURPOP Saucy palette, and we're gonna add this heavy glam shadow to the eyelid. So the eyeshadow palette that I used before is Chic-Y, and the one that I'm using now is Saucy, and I am absolutely in love with this entire collection by ILUVSARAHI. Like, it's amazing. Now we're just gonna apply some liquid eyeliner. I really try to do it with a mirror in my hand, but you guys, it's kinda impossible. So now you're gonna see it. I'm gonna get real close and personal. To prep the skin, we're gonna be using the Mystic Hydrating Treatment by COSMEDIX. It's something that I am just trying to use. Like, I have used it a couple of times and it smells amazing and it works really good in my oily skin, so I totally recommend it. Now for primer, I'm using the Pore Primer Potion by Urban Decay. I had forgotten how much I love this stuff. Like, this primer works amazing. For foundation, I use the MILANI Cosmetics 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer, and yeah, I just spill foundation all over my white shirt. Not fun at all, not fun. Anyways, with a beauty blender, we're gonna start blending everything out really evenly, and don't forget to also blend all of your foundation onto your neck, so everything looks like just one color, and not like you have a mask on, if you know what I mean. Now that we are done blending all of that foundation, we're gonna move on to concealer, and I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. I remember that when I first started doing makeup, this was like my go-to, and then I think I lost it, and recently I just repurchased a new one, and I'm like, how in the world was I living without this in my hands? Like, this concealer is amazing. I love it so much, especially with this look. Now with a beauty blender, we're gonna start blending all of that concealer, and something that I have found out recently is that it is better if you blend first like your chin, your nose, and your forehead, and you leave for last your under eye, just because I feel like the concealer sets really nice onto the skin and then at the end when you start blending everything out with your beauty blender, it makes it look just really nice and beautiful. To set our concealer, we are gonna use the L'Oreal Mercier Translucent powder. This is one of like my must-have in my makeup bag. It's just an amazing powder to set your concealer and just your makeup in general. Now to bronze up our skin, we're gonna be using this bronzer. I think it is called TRYSTAL Press Self Tanning Bronzing Minerals, and it works amazing. I really loved it. It was my very first time using it, and I love the color. It's so like natural, bronzy looking. I really like the color. Now after a few minutes that we have applied our translucent powder to set our concealer, we're gonna start just like dusting away all of that powder that we don't need anymore, just because we were baking, you know, so we need to get rid of all of that powder. Okay, so I already put my lashes on off camera, and I actually used the DeClux Beauty lashes in Cari. They are absolutely beautiful. I love them. And moving on to highlighter, I'm actually using the Wet n Wild Rainbow highlighter, the bronzy one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this highlighter with this bronzy goddess look is amazing. It looks so beautiful, like you guys have no idea. And I'm sorry if you hear Brooks in the background, but he's playing with his Xbox, so he's talking to his buddies, and you know how guys are. Anyways, I also added some of that highlighter to my bones here, like in the neck. I don't know how that part is called, but yeah, I applied some of the highlighter there, and also onto my shoulders, just because this whole look needed a lot of glow, like a lot of glow. Also, I contour my nose with that same bronzer from VITA LIBERATA Luxury Tan. It's just such a perfect color to make your contour, like to create your contour for the nose. It looks really beautiful and so natural. And now the last part of the makeup, we're gonna apply some lip gloss, and I'm so obsessed with this lip gloss from the ILUVSARAHI by COLOURPOP collection. This is actually the shade Curvii, and oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope that you really like this video. I really love how this makeup turned out. If you did, don't forget to give thumbs up to this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, just so you can be part of this beautiful family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Tons of love for all of you. I love you so much. Besos.